Hello and welcome to whatever this is. There's no logo yet. On today's feature, we'll be watching Pet Sematary 2, starring I Order You Not to Go, and some guy that plays Drew, and Mr. Krabs is in it. Well, his name is Clancy Brown, but he's just Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. As always, if the tape I'm watching is not rewound, at the end of the feature I'll have to watch a punishment tape that's shorter and harder to watch. And, as per usual, the tape, Pet Sematary 2, starring I Order You Not to Go, is not rewound. So I'll be watching a punishment tape at the end. And also stay tuned to the end of the entire video, because I'll be revealing some crucial details about my big Halloween special, where I'll be buried alive. But there's other stuff. So let's get this week's program started with the trailers from Pet Sematary 2. It's a trailer for Jock's Robot, where like a scorpion Megazord fights another Megazord that's not a scorpion. Whoa, I get it, because they're like jockeys of robots, so it's robot jocks, like robot jockeys. All these years I never understood, and now I understand. Well, it's not robot jocks, it's robot wars. It's like the same fucking thing, though. Oh, it's my favorite Hellraiser. Hellraiser 3. Hell on Earth. You get CD head and camera head and like barbed wire head. There's a lot of people with weird things on their heads in this movie. It's fucking great. Coming this May, Poison Ivy's blind. It's the guy who owns a casino in Oceans, whatever. Andy Garcia. I remembered his name. Well, there's definitely a serial killer. I don't know why he's saying there isn't, because I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. He's got a knife. That's serial killer stuff. 101 of serial killing is you have knife. Did he say Badman or Batman? Why don't you hide inside of John Malkovich's head? Apparently it's enormous. Jennifer 8? You mean there were 7 other Jennifers? And now, our feature presentation. I liked the first way I did it better. Nobody told me there was a spooky, scary castle in this movie. We're in a crypt? But Pet Sematary's a pile of rocks in the forest. That skeleton grabbed her nips. It's a movie set? It's kind of hard to believe that Mary Lambert is the same director from the first movie, because this movie is tonally very different. I like Edward Furlong's cool vest. Until he turned around and it said Calvin Klein on it. Oh, Jeff, I think your mom's about to get murdered by an OSHA violation. Safety is not the first priority of the people on this film set. Oh, she's doing the for getting electrocuted. Why does everybody do that? Actors who play actors in movies don't act very good. Do you think that we could get a second take with Edward Furlong's mom where she doesn't die? Because it kind of ruined that one. And now they're putting a dog to sleep. And when he pulled her melted face off the fence, he just threw her down like she was wet garbage. Mr. Krabs is the sheriff. Don't you look at your dead mom's casket like you're gonna take her body to the pet cemetery you don't know about yet? He already ordered up a new mom for Eddie. It hasn't even been a week. Give it a rest, Buster. Oh, good. She's a fan of your dead mom. Sure, hold up her dress. It's not like her family just put her corpse in the ground. Now's the perfect time. It's only been a week. That's plenty of time to replace their dead mom. I liked this guy a lot better when he was working in a hospital. Or what about that time when he stood up for all those nerds who were his friends? And one of them was Booger. And Louis Skolnick and Lamar. And don't forget about Poindexter either. Yeah, Ogre was their friend in part 2. Because they smoked joints together. You named your dog Zowie? I don't think Edward Furlong wants to listen to you reminisce about the time you fucked his mom. She's in a casket, bro. How come Josh's best buddy is such a dick in this movie? And his friend turned into an adult and he was cool with it. This rude-ass motherfucker just stole I Order You Not to Go's kitty cat. You can have a bicycle chase. I think Edward Furlong's bicycle might be made of lead or something because he's pedaling slower than I've ever seen anybody pedal. Tom Hanks' best buddy forever is a real dick. It would be a real shame if someone were to like rip his face apart with a motorcycle wheel or something. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size, like Brock Lesnar? Mr. Krabs' son hangs out with the cool kids. Drew? Really, Drew? Freaking really? It's all true. Everything they told you about the Pet Sematary is true. If you bury something there, it's coming back. And it's not going to be normal, so don't do it. But I know he's just going to do it. He's on the cover of the tape with a fucking shovel. Here, dig up your mom or whatever and bury... Now we gotta watch some bunnies? Fuck! Yeah, you're not his mom, lady. Shut up. Sometimes the first day of school isn't that bad. Sometimes your mom buys you new shoes. Oh, yeah, his mom is dead. Oh, gross. Not in front of Drew, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, so what if you fought Lord Raiden? The only way Gus is gonna shut up is if Zowie rips his throat out. It's not gonna happen or anything, but that would do it. Why does Edward Furlong always play a sad, sad boy? Mr. Krabs shot his stepson's dog. Rest in peace, Zowie. I hope nobody buries you at the Pet Sematary. What the fuck is this music? If you're not more careful climbing up those rocks, fat kid, they're gonna have to bury you in the Pet Sematary. Well, yeah, he'll still like cheeseburgers. It's not a lie. If you bury Zowie there, he will come back. Look, when you hear the tribal drums, you know you're burying your dog in the wrong spot. Well, Herman Munster couldn't even keep his mouth shut about the Pet Sematary. It's like all he did in that movie. Well, that and talk about the soil of a man's heart. The soil of a man's heart. I don't know if I said that like a Maine person or not. I'm not Stephen fucking King over here. You'll see your dog again, fat kid. I mean, Drew, it's rude to call him fat kid because I was also fat as a child, and sometimes as an adult too. That's all you have to say, Gus? Life is full of lessons, so I shot your dog. What'd you learn from that? I learned you're a fucking asshole, Gus! Yeah, zombie dog, get those rabbits! Get your revenge, zombie dog! That's a good zombie dog. He's a good boy. That dog doesn't need a vet, he needs a priest. He doesn't want to touch that gross ass dog. I don't want to be mean again, but when the fat kid jumped off the back of the ambulance, it moved up like 4 feet. Just don't eat so many Snickers bars. I know they're delicious, but just have one a day. What? Your mom is a dog's head? What is that? Why is this mom a dog's head person? Edward Furlong has weirder dreams than Ricky Dean Logan.
Nice hearing from you, Carlos.
That's right, Freddy. It was nice hearing from you, Carlos. I don't think Dracula wears lipstick, but a lot of people portray him that way. You won't be home on time, though, Drew. And then Mr. Krabs is going to have to lay down the law. Who thought Jeff's mom was a good Halloween decoration? Jason Voorhees doesn't poop himself. Actually, where does Jason Voorhees poop? He's not poo-pooing in those cabins, is he? That's where he stays. He's got his knickknacks in there. I wonder if Gus is going to be more mad that his stepson left or that he's wearing black lipstick. And they didn't find Ellie Creed licking up brains. Did you even see the first movie? These kids are smoking cigarettes and drinking freaking beers? And so you're gonna hit him with a cross? Yeah, Zowie, bite this dude a new neck hole. His neck was made of melted cheese the whole time? Well, yeah, he's dead. You didn't fucking kill anybody. Your dog did it. It's clearly death by dog. Don't bury Gus at the pet cemetery. It's pets only. Don't fuck with him. He was a chapter president of Lambda Lambda Lambda. The turnaround time on the pet cemetery is amazing. You should probably take a shower. You stinky son of a bitch. The stairs are a problem for Gus. This lady belongs in a file and it's labeled necro because she's fucking a dead guy. Mr. Krabs is a zombie. Don't let him put his zombie dick in you. He's not being nice. He's trying to give you diabetes. 10 pancakes is too many, Drew. With syrup? Yeah, turn off your dog head saw so that you can hear what this tri-lamb has to say. Well, these kitties were torn to pieces. Well, that's a bad boy, Zowie. Every movie with Edward Furlong in it has to have the shittiest grunge music in it. We weren't all sad in the 90s. Some of us listened to Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer and we were happy dudes. Well, yeah, I like the Fat Boys. And just like that, Mr. Krabs is hilarious again. I guess coming back from the dead makes you as funny as Andrew Dice Clay. Because he's hilarious. Take it on tour, Gus. Hell, like, Gus is a better dude. If you know somebody that's a bad person, you bury them in the pet cemetery and they come back a better person. That's not exactly what happened in the first movie. Their blue wave fuck scene sucks. I don't want to watch this tri-lamb get his rocks off. Oh, there's boobs in this. He's having the same dream as his son or his wife is a wolf head. Oh, he's still fucking her. Nothing stops this tri-lamb's boner. Well, let's throw rocks in a pond and think about all the people we brought back from the dead in the pet cemetery. I mean, so far it's just one, but there might be more. They're just thinking about who else they can bury there to make them a better person. Learn how to ride a bike, Drew. He fell over trying to turn around on a bicycle going like 1 mile an hour. Tom Hanks should have wished for the Zoltar to take this asshole away. Gus! 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 He's gonna rearrange your face with this motorcycle wheel. And that's what you were gonna do. I order you not to go, so you deserve it. Yeah, rev the engine. Yeah, whoops is right, Gus. Mr. Krabs has lost his damn mind. I guess maybe turning him into a zombie didn't make him a better person. Just temporarily. But that's kind of like how Biff from Back to the Future got it. That's not politically correct. They're called Native Americans, you dick. You're grounded, Jeff. Go bury your mom in the pet cemetery. It's kitties and puppies only. And sometimes cockatoos. And now that they've come back from the dead, they're teaming up to resurrect his mommy? That's fucked up. Yeah. So Edward Furlong buried his stupid dead mommy in the pet cemetery. Just come back already and let's get on with it. He wanted to fuck your dead wife? I mean, he kind of insinuated it at the funeral, but whatever. Bullets aren't gonna stop this dead guy. He doesn't need a brain to feel pain. Don't Jeffrey Dahmer his brains out, Gus. He's supposed to go work with George Clooney. Yeah, so why I only watch like 2 episodes? I still know what it is. Can all these zombies teleport? 1 minute they're here, 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're everywhere. Holy shit, she gave this lady a fisheye with the piece of glass. Oh look, his mommy's a mummy, but he doesn't care. He just wants to give her a hug. It's Motorcycle Face, he's back. Oh, Clyde's head is filled with white pus. Where did you learn how to be a zombie from? Slime City? You better not miss and hit the electricity. He hit the electricity. He's not gonna die. His face is on the cover of the VHS. Well, nobody wants to eat electricity. It's not even on that food pyramid. And Coach Walker told me it wasn't. Oh, your mom's voice changed. Maybe your dad was right and it's not really her. Well, who's in there then? Yakov Smirnoff? Well, so what if nobody remembers who that is? I can say his name. Well, he's not gonna want to fuck you with your melted face. Like, what are you, Vincent Price or something? Dead is not better, you dumb bitch. Being dead sucks. Look at you. You're all melty. If you're so lonely, maybe you should have been nicer. Well, she's definitely forever dead now. Oh my god! Everybody's face is in a bubble and they're just playing quotes from them. And it's supposed to be sad, but who cares? Well, yeah, some people died. It's a horror movie. Thrills and chills abound. That's what you signed up for. You put your face in a globe and I'm supposed to rip my heart out and feel all tearful? I'm not sad. Stop eating Snickers bars, Drew. Wilford Brimley's not the only one who can get diabetes. Okay, I guess I like playing rock music because it could happen again or something. Is that gonna happen again? Well, until it does with another John Connor. Well, now that Pet Sematary 2's over, I guess it's time for my punishment. I'll be watching Crash and Crunch from Main Event Video. It's a bunch of cars wrecking into each other. Hey, Jerry Lee Lewis, lay off of the piano already. Ooh, was this Faces of Death? No, that guy's not alive. He's on fire. He's not the Ghost Rider. The Rider's not knocking at his door. I guess being a race car driver means you know the Grim Reaper on a first name basis. Quit exploding. If your car needs a parachute, your car doesn't need a parachute. There's no excuse. Is this what Rob Zombie's been doing with his Dracula? Ever since he stole it from the monsters? Oh, I don't know what Spike was. Why do you need an oxygen mask to drive a boat? Well, he's dead. Also dead. Dead. Dead guy. You're talking to a dead guy here. That guy's dead too. Well, there's no way that guy's alive. He got flattened. All the water in this wholesome lake is stained red with the blood of these boat drivers. This is what white people do on Saturdays? Well, that guy's dead for sure. Because there's a lot of corpses in here. Will they set a man on fire? But that's how Freddy Kruegers get made. I think the Ultimate Warrior's here. There's just a thing that makes white people turn into trash when they get close to the fucking racetrack. Everything turns into who dat and who dang it and whatnot. Even I can't help it. And one time I just watched 5 minutes of NASCAR on TV and it became like King of the Hill in this motherfucker. Like everything was dang old Darnold and what. And these guys' cars do the things my Matchbox cars did back in the day. Because I'm Matchbox for life, Hot Wheels can fuck right off. And if it doesn't have an orange car back, then you can put it in your ass. Now we're back to the boats. Well, that guy's dead. He's just dead. These guys are all just dead. Don't try to show him rowing into shore with a paddle. He's dead. The parachute didn't save him.
Fatality.
He's dead. Shang Tsung can take that guy's soul because he's dead.
Your soul is mine.
Now's the part of the video where I check the box for the runtime because I'm bored as shit. Yeah, we've already seen some shit light on fire. It's starting to look like Dan Aykroyd's house from Nothing But Trouble. When you hear that somebody has a van with tank treads on it, you think it would be stupid, but it's not. It's actually pretty fucking awesome. Well, with a truck like that, who needs a giant penis? Well, I think that's it. I think that's all the flaming and laming I can take. And now's the part where I use my good friend Gumball Kruger here to pick next week's movie.
Wanna suck face?
No, I will not make out with you, Freddy!
Great graphics.
Well, thanks. It's nice of you to pay me a compliment for a change. Maybe you're not the bastard son of 100 maniacs.
We'll see, bitch.
Well, that's the Freddy I remember. Maybe I should move to a different street where there's not a Freddy Krueger.
Everything has an L.
Well, fine then. I guess I'll stay. Well, let's see what the gumball's gonna be. It's blue. The gumball's blue. And it looks like next week's feature will be I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Because he still knows. And he's still coming. So come back next week on Sunday for I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And be sure and watch the shows that I'm doing on Friday. They're shorter. Maybe you don't like the long ones.
You are what you eat.
Well, fuck you, Freddy. Oh, and don't forget about the Halloween special I'm doing on October 31st, All Hallows Eve, Samhain. Because I'm going to be buried alive. And also I'm going to be featuring 2 movies. And one of them is going to be Silver Bullet, starring Corey Haim, and not Corey Feldman. And the other feature will be revealed next Sunday, so you're gonna have to tune in to that show to see what the other feature's gonna be and see what other special surprises I might have in store for this festive event. So as always, thank you for watching. And be sure to like and subscribe because that's what the overlords of YouTube are telling me to say.